David Burrows of Barometer was on the program July 19th of 2016. His three top picks are up a combined 24% since the recommendation. Top pick number one, Texas Instruments. You're up by about 29% on that one. The old analog chips.
Yeah, a major long-term theme that we're trying to focus in is the Internet of Things, connected devices, and we think of obviously our iPads and our computers and so on. But of course, we're moving into a world where every machine is connected to the web, and Texas Instruments creates a lot of those analog chips that get designed into products. Now, in full disclosure, we came out of Texas Instruments about a month ago in that little sell-off in tech. Having said that, we have quite a big basket of semiconductors. We're going to talk about one today that I think is really timely. But this is a theme that is only accelerating.
So what's the entry point since you're out of it yourself?
Frankly, so we came out of it around $80.
Okay.
It's $81 today. It pulled back to the 150-day moving average, rallied nicely off it. The semiconductor group has done the same. Technology as a whole has done the same. So I think it could be bought here. It actually broke out a couple of days ago as it traded north of 81, pulled back a little, so I think it could be purchased at this price.
Top pick number two, it's the Color Your World people, SherwinWilliams in the paint department.
So I've sounded a little bit like a broken record on housing and home improvement and now home builders. We continue to own Sherwin-Williams here and would likely continue to buy it at these prices. The chemicals group as a whole is improving. Sherwin-Williams, of course, chemically related, but in the housing side. And if you look at housing starts, they're rising smartly, and people are investing in their homes. And there's still a big backlog of people who held off on buying. Millennials held off on buying. New family formations are starting to accelerate, and so we think this group is one you can continue to buy.
And that one's up 17% since your recommendation, up 25.6% since the recommendation. Top pick number three, it's the Golden Arches.
Yeah, so McDonald's has had a tremendous run, right?
Is it done?
Breakfast has been great for them. Coffee's been great for them. I think in general, the restaurant group I'm a little bit cautious of. Now, McDonald's has been a special story, but I do consider what's going on in the backdrop of the restaurant group, and the restaurants group has been a little bit sloppy. So I think of the three, this is the one I would be less likely to buy today.
Okay.
Although we own it and we run a stop loss on it, but I think that we're probably going to see a little bit more upside in things that are a little bit more tied to the economy.
It's probably a good idea to revisit your stop loss strategy because you can, put it on a whiteboard and say if it hits this, sell it, or you can have the computer just trigger a sell.
Right.
In volatile times, that's a risky strategy.
It is, and we're fortunate that we have a trade group who monitor all of our stop losses through the day, and if should we get close to one, they start to decide how they're going to execute it. If you are going to use a stop, I would always have a limit as to how much you're willing to see it drop below the stop loss to be executed.
Okay.
In other words, if it gaps down 10%, you might want to revisit the question.
Sure.
Because there's just no bid. But what we do is we track, higher highs and higher lows. We use point and figure charts to do it ourselves. And then we put the stop losses below the most recent low in the stock. So we can look for a change in direction or change in behavior as the sellers start to overwhelm the buyers. And that's where we use our stop loss. And we reset them daily.
David Burrows is our guest. He is the President and Chief Investment Strategist at Barometer Capital Management. We're taking your calls, emails, tweets, maybe a video question on North American large caps. You can call us toll free. There's still a line available at 1-855-326-6266. When we come back after this short break, back to your questions, and we'll talk about the healthcare space in the States.